Gonna rock a quick one today. Doing squats and lunges this week. We'll start out with just some air squats and some foundation training get-ups. We're gonna try this with the band here. Probably want this a little lower to the ground for the ankle, but just lock it right in there to move you so you can see. Let's go barefoot. In our standing decompression, I was watching Jesse the other day. He described it like squashing two bugs, one with your front foot, one with your back, and you're just dragging those bugs towards each other. So at least this will help you kind of with your inward anchor, because now you have some resistance. That bug is fighting back a little bit, so it's pulling back. I have to fight it. I'm trying not to go tippy-toe to fight it. I'm trying to let that heel come back. Find that stretch there, that quad area. I'm dragging with the front foot. Resisting the band of the back foot. Our FTKs. We'll just do some woodpeckers here. We kind of flip that dynamic. We spread. Squeeze, 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 and just spreading the floor. Find that tension in the back. A long wing. Go up right here, get that neck set, those elbows high. Hinge a little bit more, can do a few right there. And really fighting. It's good, loosens up the front of the ankle. Just makes me a little more aware. Raising as I'm hinging. Side. Let's do some air squats. I already got my floor dirty today. Mud is everywhere. Especially me in the front of my ankles. Get a little cranky, especially on the surgery one of mine. Start with just that standing decompression where I'm anchoring inwards, squeezing the legs towards each other. Find that stretch, front of the hip flexor there. Take it down a little bit more. And one side just might be tighter than the other, so be aware of that. So you feel a little bit so you can see me. Again, it's one of those, you don't need the band. It's the idea kind of thing. Band. That's what's like, all over the place. Here's that kind of good morning. Thumbs here, that neck tight with those elbows. Not isolate just the hip. Feel that big hamstring stretch. I know that left one's tight. I really like that awareness of the band. Go out to sphere, it's a raise as I hinge. These little micro movements. Start thinking about your breath. Not how you want to come out of things, but let's try that same concept with our squat. I'm gonna angle this down better. I'll help you see the band a little bit more. Care about my face. Switch it back to the left. God, I'm gonna be way out. I don't want to be that far out. I guess we can just go this way. I don't have to worry about it. I want it where the ankle flexes, where it bends. Right here. Might even move it over here, because this one is on the ground. Probably should have started over here. That's something a little bit more ground height. Left first, give the right a break. I got some weight in that tire, so it shouldn't move too much. Famous last words. Now I'm going to keep a little bend in the knees so that it doesn't slide up. I want it to slide up the shin because then it's pointless. Just think, lock that in there. Do some squats with the band. Good. This other side. A little tricky to keep that locked on that ankle. Might be a little sensitive in there. My right one usually is in the morning. Just go slow. That band has helped breaking up scar tissue, garbage in there. Help those tendons glide a little bit easier. Just don't let that slide up the shin. It loves to. Kind of not why I'm going all the way up. I'm kind of staying here. That knee locks out, the band slides up. Same thing if you're doing a lunge. Ooh. That should free the feet a little. All right, for our workout, we have the wall balls. And I'm not gonna spend a lot of time today. Get a shower, get ready for work. Let's lock this into place. It's just a few rounds. Start with our wall ball. Do a 10. Big chest, not too far away from the wall. And we're gonna rock out some lunges. Five each side. I angled that up. Can't find happy medium today. Get a cameraman. There we go. We did all various sorts of these. Hinging, head back. few of these. So 5 and 5. Change the angle. Set up, I like from the ground. It's another good one where you could tie a band to the kettlebell. It's gonna force that delt to work. Ultimately, you're just trying to think about opening up that chest, hinging the hip, big chest, knee, kettlebell, come down, same time. Just pretend like someone's trying to grab that kettlebell and you're fighting it. A few more minutes. I was gonna say 5 each side of that, but I felt like showing you different options. Another 5 wall balls. It's your cardio portion. Good one. I'm getting down the forearm braces here, but let's try one of that one quick here. Now it is single leg RDL. So all hinge, less of a lunge, but that's where we want to start from, is the hip. Balance is terrible in the morning. Sometimes I like just get here, lock in, switch up the arms there. I think after you get up here, reach, little knee bend, I take it out. Take that knee bend out, find that stretch. And keep a pause, lift, use that kickstand. Obviously do that with the right. But again, that's, we can go to your farmer's carry for a second. Step back, hinge, raise that leg. That way it's only dropping a few inches. You're still getting that power. Power from that back. Because if it goes sloppy, then it's a long way down. See, even there, I lost control. Rather see a hinge, a little squat. Don't go all the way down. Save that last inch, that raise. One more. Try to keep it in line with the leg. Alright, lazy, I tend to be here. You'll notice I'm trying to bring it out there. Hinging. Got it. Switch sides. This will be the fun side. The not so fun side. Breathing. Getting most of that knee bend out, just slight bend, micro bend. Oh. Hinging. Raise. Oh. Good. Get that away from that leg. Whew. Hinge it. Take the leg away. One more. Works good. Wall balls. Another 10 of these bad boys. You can do a lungy version of this. Especially me, I always notice my squat kind of dumping off to the left. The poor ankle mobility. If you notice that, just do lunge, then you're equally working both sides. So I'm still lunging, getting that power. Fun options today. All right, I'll end with one more round. This is time for work. This is the weird progression that I haven't done in a while. But I love it. So I put these on, just in case. Not the expert to see anyone do this today. Maybe with some light weight. But it's a swing, a lunge, and a snatch. Called it the Banner snatch before. Swing, as I'm swinging, I'm lunging, then I come back up to a swing, power through, snatch. Let's see if it works that graceful in real life. Not so graceful. Yeah, it gets the heart going. I need to do these more. Maybe not after a set of lunges. Lunge, then lunge some more. Yeah, that's supposed to be squats. For the sake of demonstration. This is one of those things you're just taking your time with. Oh no. And with some squats. Need a bigger ball. Need a bigger boat. Let's see if you can notice anatomy reference. You see the pelvis, the lateral. I'll tilt the pelvis. Back to the floor. It's only 8 o'clock. Let's do another round. Whew. I think that single leg RDL. Go back there. Bump up the weight low. Rows, we need our rows. I'll double up for the rows. Go to the 35s. Let's not murder myself today. Oh, I keep these on. Keep these on. So we'll end with our banner snatch instead of the wall balls. So here I'm just inserting a foot. We're getting that B stance. So not a long lunge, pretty close. Thinking single leg RDL. Find that hamstring stretch. It's another one that works well with the bands. I'm just gonna do a hang, because here if I'm low, can't get that arch out of my low back, that C shape. So for the first rep, I'm just gonna go down, hang, find that good tension on the hamstring. Make sure I can keep a curve in the low back, and add your rows. I would suggest that even that little inch, just take your low back too far. More of that hang deadlift row, bent over row, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you could do it single leg. I don't have balance for that. B stance. Most of that weight's in that front leg, that's what I'm going for. Back leg's just a kickstand. Careful with this first. Just set up with the deadlift. You can even how to do a deadlift row combination. We've done that before. Not today, just hanging down here. Hang deadlift, find good hamstring stretch in the glute, butt muscle. Power out your rows. Last few should hurt a little bit. All right, we'll go heavy for a banner snatch. Let's try the green machine. Watched a guy do this, 88 pounds, like it was nothing. Is going to be tough. For your dear old coach. Definitely like the wrist guards for this one. Maybe some chalk. Bell gets slippery, so you get sweating. Let that arm connect to the body. Let that rear delt engage here at the backswing. Stiffen that spine up. You can feel going into it sloppy sometimes. So do what I say, know what I do. Honestly, it's just getting the form down. Very sloppy. That's quite a jumping weight. Get the wall ball. This sets your heart on fire. Similar concept. Generating power. Throw a kettlebell overhead. Same idea. I want to see this. Retract that shoulder, chin back, hips back. This is what the backswing should look like. Don't roll into it. I used to do a lot of this. Look at this, the pelvis. That versus. Maybe need a few of those to twist you one way, twist the other, but not really teaching stability. There we go. Oh, sloppy. The knee's gonna come down hard, but shouldn't be coming down that hard. Drop the weight. Sometimes the weight helps the form though. Mess around with it. Not too light, not too heavy. Shower time. Thanks for joining. Go get it, come to class. Don't worry, it won't be that hard or that complicated.